Yeah, I just want to talk about the boxing matches we had yesterday, post fight reviews from DAZN to Top Rank on ESPN Plus to Showtime. It was a lot of boxing yesterday. A lot of boxing. I watched pretty much all of them. I'm gonna go with the first cards that I watched was the DAZN cards. I watch I watch all of the UK fighters, a lot of no name guys that I don't know about like that. But I'll be watching them fights here and there. I was not feeling those fights, man. I was not feeling them the zone fights at all. Out of the zone, ESPN Plus, and Showtime, I say the zone had the worst showcase of fights. You know what I mean? They had this one kid, Kelly, he was supposed to be the superstar, got beat. Boy got beat. He was looking good. He had some skills, but just it was just not it's just not the level of when you watch a ESPN Plus top rank broadcast and a PBC Showtime broadcast. It's like different levels to the presentation. Everything is just better. You know what I'm saying? And the zone fights was to me was just boring. I was fading in and out of watching it. You hear me? It just wasn't all that. But the top rank cards, I thought top rank had they had I think they had the best night of boxing. They had the best night of boxing. Top rank. They had the more exciting fights. They had the better prospects. Um, you know what I mean? And it was solid. It was some good athletes. You know what I'm saying? That Burchell and Valdez fight was that fight was crazy. That fight was crazy. Top level championship shit is what I was watching on ESPN. Pardon my yak. Yo, but telling you, it was high level, high energy athletes that I watched with top rank between Valdez and Burchett. You know what I mean? I thought that Burchett was, you know what I'm saying? I thought he had took the best shots that he was gonna take from Valdez. Valdez is a great fighter, you know what I'm saying? But I thought after he ate them shots and cause Burchett just kept coming. He was straight Mexican style for real. Burchett was reminding me I saw a lot of Marquez in in Valdez. Marquez is my favorite Mexican fighter. Juan Manuel Marquez was my favorite Mexican fighter because he didn't have the typical Mexican style, just a plotter, just come forward, just a pressure fighter. Marquez used intelligente. He was intelligent. He used intelligence and ring IQ. That's why I always liked Marquez. He always was a smart boxer, but he could also go Mexican style on you if need be. If the fight went for that, then he could brawl. Marquez could brawl. I think Marquez is one of the most underrated Mexican fighters out of the whole bunch because you always hear about Morales, Barrera, Chavez. You always hear about them, but you don't hear about Marquez a lot. Marquez is an underrated all-time Mexican great. He's been in classic fights. You hear me? Marquez is a beast, bro. He's a beast. All them fights with Pacquiao, Diaz, he been in some wars. Marquez was. You know what I mean? But Valdez, I saw a lot of Marquez in him. I seen a lot of Marquez. He was boxing smart. Nice, smart, intelligent feet. You know what I'm saying? Using the ring, using his jab, all of his punch variety. Yo, he was impressive, man. He was impressive. He wanted that belt. He wanted that belt, and he wanted to knock Burchell out. And Burchell just kept coming. He was, and it was certain shots that Burchett would get hit with that I don't even know how he stood up, bro. Like he was eating some leather. He was eating leather, bro. I was like, damn. I was, yo, listen, man. He was eating some shots, but and then I thought he was gonna weather that storm. I was like, all right. He ate that. He got dropped, but he kept coming forward. He kept pressing the action. You know what I'm saying? He kept coming forward with his Mexican style. But Chet was coming with his Mexican style that. And yo, and when you see these two guys, they were in top shape. That's another thing that I wanna commend both of them on. Yo, they was in top notch shape, bro. This was a championship level fight. It was championship level. You know what I'm saying? High energy, a lot of punches thrown, pressure. Jad, you seen a lot of aspects of boxing in that fight. You know what I'm saying? They had another young boy too. I forget his name, but he was an 18-year-old kid. Zayas, I believe his name is. Another good prospect. Gotta watch out for him. He's gonna be really good. He's gonna be really good. He saw a lot of times where he was green, but he gonna be he gonna be tough. He gonna be tough. And yeah, but it was some real high level shit going on, man. Some real high level boxing with top rank. They put on a nice card yesterday. A nice boxing card. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed their fights. You know what I mean? And yeah, congratulations to Valdez, man. He knocked Burche out. Smooth out. Knocked that boy out. Cold. Cold. Like it was like you was worried about he was laid out flat. You was worried about him. You know what I mean? Like, damn, is he gonna get up? And then I also noticed that Valdez was doing a lot of rabbit punching too. You know what I'm saying? And Burchett was complaining about it, like, yo, he hitting me in the back of the head. And the ref, I don't think the ref did a good enough job on maintaining that. You know what I'm saying? On making sure that he wasn't punching him in the behind it. Because I don't think people understand how critical it is getting punched behind the head. You get punched in the behind the head, that shit could rock your whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like your whole everything could be off from a blow to the head, a rabbit punch. You know what I'm saying? And he was on wobbly legs pretty much. He was fighting on instinct, Burchett was. He was fighting on a lot of instinct, man. Yo, shout out to Burchett, man. Even though he got knocked out, he was putting pressure on, and I thought that it was gonna start breaking Valdez. You know what I'm saying? It looked like Valdez was like, damn, I'm hitting him with everything I got, but he's still coming. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't take it. He just kept being smart. You know what I'm saying? He was smart. Valdez was smart. Yo, I respect Valdez, man. Now, Valdez, now the young boy Shakur Stevenson was talking about Burchett was gonna win. But Valdez looks like a formidable opponent from a young boy Shakur. I think Shakur's gonna beat him. I think Shakur is he that nigga, bro. Shakur is that one. Him and Devin Haney are the best out of Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, all of them. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are the best out of the young pups, man. Sorry. They are the best, most difficult fights for any of them. Tio is a great fighter. I like Teofimo, but this nigga been doing a lot of cap shit, bro. A lot of cap shit. He don't want. He's trying to. What I think Teofimo is doing, he's really trying to. He really trying to like milk being the champ. You know what I'm saying? I think he's trying to milk it. You know what I mean? Instead of just going in and fighting these guys, getting it out the way. Listen, we don't give a shit if you lose or not, bro. Everybody can't be Mayweather and be all perfect. And come on, bro. We don't give a shit about that. If you lose, you lose. The best man won. This is boxing, bro. Hey, come on. You know what I mean? But yeah, now Broner and the Showtime card, uh that was a decent card. You know what I mean? I just Brazil, bro. I'm I can't watch him, bro. Brazil, that nigga is he looked like a big lazy mom. Like, yo, like he started coming on later in the rounds, but that dude Otto Wilding, whatever his name is, he's decent. He's better than he's better than I thought. Otto Wilding, he's better than I thought. I ain't even gonna lie. I looked at Wilding like another bum. That's how I looked at him. No disrespect when I say bum. Y'all know what in boxing terms when niggas say bum, you know what that means. You know what I'm saying? I just thought he was another bum, man. But yo, he got some skill behind him. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty impressive. He had a nice jab. He was landing his shots, but Brazil is just slow, no head movement. I don't know. His IQ is not because look, if Brazil was smart, he would have just been doing everything to lay on that boy. Get him with body shots and lean on him. That's what he should have been doing to wear him down because that's a big body. He falling to the ground and I'm like, yo, bro, get up, man. Every time you fall in boxing, that's energy, bro. Especially in the heavyweight division. So if you tangled up with somebody and you just drop to your knees like that, like how Brazil was doing, that's a sign of yo, I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go. If credit to Brazil though, that because trust me, if that was any higher level competition other than Wilder, he would have got knocked out, bro. Brazil would have been knocked out. Trust me, he would have been knocked out, bro. Just a level more than what Otto Wilding was. Brazil's knocked out again. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like Brazil. That's just, I don't like him, bro. I don't. He was in there for a damn check, bro. The nigga was in there for a check. He was in there for a check. I don't enjoy watching him fight. Only I like seeing Wilder knock his ass out. You know what I'm saying? AJ knock his ass out. That's it. Other than that, he could go somewhere. He could go somewhere, bro. I ain't worrying about that nigga. Brazil is not a threat in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Now, we off that. We're gonna talk about AB. You know what I'm saying? 2 year layoff. Now, AB's one of my I follow AB's career, his whole career. That was my guy. I'm an AB fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm an AB fan. Fuck all of the shit outside and his outside. We all know those are well documented. His outside the ring antics, all of the funny shit he be doing. But AB, the Maidana fight, man. That's it. That's it. That's my favorite fight from Adrian Broner. It's the Broner fight, man. He showed more heart and more nuts than he's ever shown in any one of his fights. That Maidana fight. How he didn't get knocked out beats me. I have no idea how Maidana didn't stop Broner. I saw if Broner would have never got dropped, I think it was the eighth round. If he would have never got dropped in the eighth, they would have gave that fight to Broner, bro. The way Broner fought. They would have gave the fight to Adrian Broner if he didn't get knocked down the second time. I trust me, they would have gave it to him, bro. Because the way that boy was fighting after he got dropped, oh my god, He showed immense heart and skill. That in, I think AB said from that fight on, I think he vowed to himself that he will never get into a fight like that again, bro. He's been fighting gunshot ever since. In last night, AB fought a dude that was undefeated. He fought a dude that was just thrown in. This is a last minute guy. You know what I'm saying? I think those are always the toughest fights when you're gearing up and you're preparing for a certain fighter. Your coaches and everybody is thinking you're gonna fight a certain fighter, and then something happens, an injury happens, and then or nowadays Corona happens, and you're not fighting him no more, and then you get a late replacement. I always feel like those fights are the toughest fighters for boxers. I think those are the toughest because you don't know this guy. You ain't study him like that. You ain't have enough time to see what he's about. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta wing it with him. And AB, typical AB, he won the fight. A lot of people I'm hearing they talking about robbery this, robbery that. AB, listen, it was not no robbery. AB won the fight. All right, he won the fight. Look at that boy. Look at that man's face, bro. Look at Santiago's face after. AB won that fight, bro. It wasn't no robbery. AB landed the more cleaner, more definitive shots. Period. Period. Okay, he got outlanded. You want to say that? Oh, he threw more punches. He did that. All right, but the nigga lost, bro. Santiago lost. AB beat him clearly. It was closer than a unanimous decision. I give y'all that. It was closer than a unanimous decision, but AB won the fight. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with AB. I love AB, but it's so frustrating to watch him. It's so frustrating to watch this kid, man. Because you see all the talent in him. You see everything that he got, all of the skills you want, but he just won't throw them goddamn punches. He done with throwing them shits, man. He's real particular with his shots. And if he don't think that, and another thing about AB too, I don't think he listens to his coaches. I don't think he listens to his corner at all. He don't listen to his corner. He don't do what his corner tell him to do. He'll have a moment where he'll do it, but he ain't consistent with doing with what his corner is telling him to do. When he gets in there, he do what the fuck he want to do. I think AB feels like in his head, I'm the one fighting in here. I'm the one taking the punches. I'm going to do what I see. You know what I mean? But that's just it. AB won the fight. So DAZN trash card, TopRank best card, Showtime okay card. You know what I mean? That's just it. You know what I mean? But that's it. That's all I got for y'all. I'm going.